Hello, I'm your host, Isaac F. Davis.
And I'm your co-host, Ryan Prince.
This is WCA Weekly!
Welcome to episode 6 of WCA Weekly for October the 6th, 2011.
In recent news, see what the poll was last week.
There was also a half day on September the 30th.
In news for this week, Grandparents' Day is tomorrow, October 7th. We will have full coverage of that, so make sure you check back in on our WCA YouTube channel for that video.
In next week's news, there is not much news except that the high school is having their PSAT testing on October the 12th.
And now with sports news, here's our sports editor, Clare McMurray.
Hey Isaac and Ryan, thanks. Here's the sports news for this week. In volleyball news, on Friday, October 7th, the JJV, JV, and varsity volleyball teams have an away game at Stonebridge. On Tuesday, October 11th, the JJV, JV, and varsity volleyball teams are in action again against Broadwater, and that's an away game. And on Thursday, the JJV, JV, and varsity teams play Atlantic Shores, and that's at home, so come out and support your Lady Eagles. In field hockey news, the varsity field hockey team has a game against Christchurch on October 14th. The JJV team also has an exciting game. On Wednesday, October 12th, they have a game against Walsingham Academy. And last but not least, we have your varsity soccer news. The varsity soccer team matches up against Banner Christian on Tuesday, October 11th. They also play Atlantic Shores on Thursday, October 13th. In the JJV soccer news, they have a game against Mount Carmel on Wednesday, October 12th. And that's your sports news for this week. For Williamsburg Christian Academy Weekly, I'm your sports editor, Clare McMurray.
Thanks, Claire. And here's this week's episode of Tech Talk with Mr. MD Sias.
Hi, this is Marlon David with WCA. I'm the IT director here, and today we're going to go over what's happening in WCA and how we can further engage the students here at Williamsburg Christian Academy. A recent study came out at the University of Indiana asking students what excites and engages them in learning. 65% of the students said was that discussions and debates engaged them. Group projects was at 60%, and projects with technology, things like interactive computers, those students said excited and engaged them at 55%. That is in contrast to 28% of the students who said lectures excited and engaged them. So, all that to say, we're moving ahead with further engaging our student body so they're ready to take on this technical age. To do that, one of the things we've just brought in here in this lab is Adobe InDesign. InDesign is one of the most cutting-edge photo manipulating and production softwares. So, where do you find it? Down the aisles. On either side, the computers closest to the room, as well as the two computers to the outside here, Adobe and Adobe. So, if you're not on one of those computers and you're in 221, what do you use? There's a new software, open source, called GIMP, as well as Picasa. That'll be installed on all the computers in 207. So I urge you, take the time to engage your students, and we will hopefully empower the next Gutenbergs of this generation. This is Marlon David for WCA Weekly.
On October the 14th, there was a WCA Middle School Fall Festival. Please come out and have fun.
In birthdays this week, we have nothing. In birthdays this week, we have this green screen. Happy birthday, green screen.
And before we go, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can be the first to see any new videos or anything else that we post.
Also, if you have any questions or comments about the show, you can contact us at wcaweekly.gmail.com or like us on Facebook by clicking here.
Thanks for watching.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.